Alright, I went to my local Toys R Us today and picked up these two figures. The Assassin's Creed 2 Ezio. One is the regular version, one is the Master Assassin. And I'm gonna open them up and, well, open probably the regular one. I probably want to keep this one in package. And I also went to Target today and picked up something else. I'll show you one second. Picked up this mini mug 3-pack of Yoda, Vader, and Stormtrooper, and also picked up Commander Greed from the Clone War series. Yeah, but first I will review the Assassin's Creed 2 figures. Yeah, stay tuned. Alright, after messing around with this figure for quite a long time, finally got him to a very nice pose. This is the best I could get him. The best pose I could give him since well, the figure looks really nice, but there are some flaws in this figure. Pose wise, he does it does seem that you can't really give him a lot of good poses. This is the best one I could do, and you see how the legs are, how the foot are spread apart like that, but yeah, there are a whole lot of poses he can't do, but what can you do, right? There are a lot of restrictions around the armor and everything, which I will show you guys now. Yeah, so let's get into it. Alright, figure head is on a ball joint, and the shoulders are ball hinged. On the elbows also ball hinged, and then wrists are actually ball joint. And waist, there's a ball joint hidden in there, and on the legs, the hips, they are ball hinged, and on the knees they are ball hinged, and also on the ankles are ball hinged. But then this cape, kilt, or whatever you want to call this, hinders a lot of poses. Even though it's soft rubber, but it still hinders a lot of poses. And also the legs, I'll show you guys what I mean. Now, as you can see, his hips are on the ball hinged, and the legs, the knees are on the ball hinged, but it's hindered by this piece of rubber here, which hides the joint perfectly, but articulation wise, he could only bend so far. And here's the ankle, one ankle. Alright, here's a closer look at the little hidden dagger under his wrist here, and this is retracted. That's how far it will go, and when it's fully extended, this is how far it will go when it's fully extended. And on his other hand here, this dagger is not retractable, but it is removable. And here's what it looks like when it's removed. And as you can see, the blades here got a little groove there, and there's a hole inside. You can just peg it in there. And here's another look at the outfit. And if you could see, his shoulder armor is actually breaking apart right now, because I try to lift his hand a little bit, and this piece of plastic is starting to come off. Basically, the reason for that is that because when they painted this thing, they painted the joints as well. They painted the grooves with paint, so when you try to glue it together, it doesn't really stay on. So eventually this thing will fall apart, which it's easy to fix. I could just re-glue it back on. It's no big deal. And I tried bending the joints a lot, and there isn't any problems with this figure at all. So there's no worries in breaking the joints. Well, at least for my figure. So there's the some more close-up of his armor. The detailing on this thing is really good. They spend a lot of time sculpting this figure, and they also printed a lot of decorative embellishments on here. As you can see, there's stuff all over his costume, just the front and on the back as well. And the little cape, it does look kind of like leather too. They even added some texturing on this. And here's another look at these decorative paint job. And here's the little buckles. Also on the other side. I mean, the detail wise, this thing is top notch. Even the waistband here, waist belt, I don't even know what this is called, which looks really good. And you kind of see his face. Let me see if I could tilt him down so maybe we could see his face, but yeah, no, not really. And the hood is a soft rubber, as a separate piece, just lays on top, just like that. And yeah, here you can see what I mean when I say it's coming apart. As you can see, the slot here, it's not really attached to the rubber anymore, because both pieces were painted, and that's why it's coming apart. So it's an easy fix, not a big deal, but just want to show you guys that it is coming apart if you raise this arm a little too much. And here's the other side of the gauntlet. Looks really nice. There are some patterns on his shoulder piece. It's good. And some pouches on his belt. More texturing, very nicely done. So yeah, highly recommend this figure. The only thing is that you have to mess around with it quite a bit to give him some good poses, but otherwise, yeah, it's a definitely must for any Assassin's Creed 1 or 2 fan. So yeah, I'll show you a little closer look at the Master Assassin outfit here. Alright, as you can see, everything is grayish black. Armor is definitely a different armor, and more layering over, and it's black, a lot of black, and yeah, the detailing looks really good. Here's another overview. There's the figure. And let's do a comparison. And here he is standing next to Assassin's Creed 1 Altair and Falconer and Master Chief. So as you can see, good sized figure. Definitely a must. And yeah, so thanks for watching.